Alright, I got the tractor back. I sold it to a guy about, 10, 12 years ago. The deck is laying there. Excuse me. Sold it to the guy. Told him if he ever wanted to sell it, I wanted it back. Give me a shot at it before he got rid of it or butchered it. So I got it back. $180 what I paid for it. Tire chains, plow, mower deck, it's all there. He said it didn't have any spark, couldn't get it running. Sat for better than a year. It's a Cub Cadet 122 garden tractor. It's a 3-speed, 3 forward gears, 1 reverse. It's got a really low first gear. Electric start. It's got the generator slash alternator, or generator slash starter. It's belt driven. PTO on the front, which is bad. I need to rebuild it. Tire chains. The plow doesn't go to this. It plows off something else. It's kind of jerry-rigged. It's not the correct one, but it does push snow. Blade turns. Works pretty good. 12 horse Kohler. It runs all right. I got it. I got her in the garage. The thing weighs 800 pounds. Holy cow! Okay, the boys out riding a 4-wheeler in the field. That's what all the noise is. But what was I saying? Oh, it wouldn't. No spark. So there wasn't a plug in it. He said it wouldn't get any spark. Didn't want to fiddle with it. Was talking about ripping this motor off, putting another one on. It's a shaft drive, and wasn't having that. So I drained the gas out of the gas tank, pulled the float ball off the carburetor. It seemed fairly clean. Cleaned it out a little bit. What else did I do? Put a new plug in it, changed the oil in it, changed the rear end grease in it, or gear oil. It took a gallon. Rear end grease, or gear oil. Lubed up everything. Bought a new battery, put in it, and it fired right up. Surprisingly enough. There she is. Muffler's got a big hole rusted in the bottom of it, so it's a little noisy, but it's pretty well all there. The only these come with something called the creeper gear. I'm not sure what it is. I need to do a little reading. Or creeper drive, I think they call it. But they don't have the headlights. That was an option from the factory. Other than that, I think it's pretty well all original. I think the back tires are even original. He put new ones on the front with tubes in them. The originals were like smooth. They didn't hardly have any tread on them, so I don't mind the upgrade there. It's got that little clutch guard there. I'm not sure what that's about. There's little floaties floating around in here. But anyways, that's her. Glad to have gotten her back. It was given to me from a friend. I used to mow with this thing years and years and years ago. I was probably 8 or 10 years old. I mowed. It was a good friend of the family. His name's Jerry Taylor. He has passed away a few years ago, and this thing brought back a lot of memories. Glad to have it back. I will not be selling it again, ever. So I like it. It's got a big deck, 3 blades. I noticed that the lower bearing down here is bad in the deck, but pieces are on it. There's some pieces over there behind the oil drums. Got the Simplicity speed mower out the other day. Had it out in the snow and broke the belt. Snapped it right in half. So I'll have to get a belt for that. I need to reroute that a little bit, put some extra pulleys in it. That's about it. I just got done cleaning up the ice in my driveway. It was nasty. I'd been using a little snow blower. It didn't work very well. It was a 20-inch snow blower to do this whole driveway. It was a real pain in the ass. So it was ice and it was packed down. And the old Cub Cadet, man, just barely above an idle and put her in second gear, and that thing will plow about anything. It's a gravel drive, and it was really packed down. So I've had guys plow for me in the past, and they always push the snow clear up into the yard, and then I spend, 20 hours the first part of the spring raking gravel out of the grass. So get a little different, just line the edge. Comes numbnuts and is gutless. But the motor's getting there. Lower units together, lower ends together, oil pans on it, timing covers on it, timing sets on it. I'm waiting on the heads to get done before I can go anymore. But I'll do updates on all of them as we go. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.